3rd and long. It's Watson. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Well, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few
what's
chapters.
Up, bro?
And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
A run by Foreman to start the drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Yeah,
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Watson hands this to Foreman. And he's stopped immediately there.
Justin got up on here.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
See, that's my man's right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Watson. Dancing to his left. Caught left side, Hopkins. And that one results in 35 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Foreman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Hey, we going straight for the... We going straight to the... Straight for the judge.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, man, I heard Mike Vick was at freaking East High today, man. I follow him on
finding a lane. He barely had time to look
on IG, man. And I told him, man, hey, next time he in town, man, he needs to come through the Excalibur Barber Grooming Lounge, you know what I'm saying? And come get right. You know what I'm saying? Because that was actually dope. I'm happy he came to the kids though. That's I know that meant a lot to him. I know it did. Did you get a chance to see?
And this is caught by Fowles, right side.
Did you get a chance to go over there and check it out or not?
And now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses It's understanding the game,
off the show, man. That's
positioning,
what's up.
and
I know it was lit.
immediately in the secondary
That's
after catches. I think we
That's
just saw
pretty
that on
cool.
display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hey, man, I'm thinking, should I go for it? Or should I freaking,
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
You know what? Going for the points, man. Always play smart.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
That is his phone. What you mean?
No touchdowns.
That is his phone number.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach
some
highlights.
Saw the video on
Yes,
Facebook.
we do.
Okay, got it.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do
All
have
right.
our first points. A
Oh,
field
man,
goal.
yeah, that would have
Yeah, a
been
lot of
dope,
people
man.
say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time to me. The action's been right there.
I know. I seen the video on Facebook too, and at first I was like, man, is this an old video? Because if I'm not mistaken, I thought Mike Vick came to the Yo once already before. I thought he did. I'm not 100% like sure, but I thought he did. Or at least somewhere close. You know what I'm saying?
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there.
It looks nice on it, too.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 12 yards there and a first down.
I thought so, man. I thought so.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade.
That's what's up, man. That's either
run had to get on his horse.
Either he like coming here, or somebody got a plug with Mike Vick, because that's what's up.
And another first down. McCaffrey with a first down and more. His throw caught at about the 5.
Most definitely.
And finally taken
God,
down
dog
at
it,
the
man. I let this dude drive all the way back on me.
The Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah, boy! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad, sorry.
Go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field.
I needed that right there. That's what I needed.
You know it's going to come in hot.
That's what I needed.
Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
A carry for Foreman, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Steps, and he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Here we go.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Newton buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Noted. Noted. They got me going the wrong way.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Newton to throw. Forced out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, buddy.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball...
Don't tell me you're going to quit now.
Gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll run with Foreman, and he gets this up just shy of the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now Foreman, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, Watson being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Here's Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on second down. Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Straight trash, man. Straight trash, straight trash.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Watson now to throw. Dancing to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now left side on the swing pass. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, mama.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Oh, that's okay. 2 minutes.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Huh? Hold on.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to roam now. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll lose yardage here.
One
going
person,
down
man.
back at the 28. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
18, 54. So we got man.
Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's Watson. And he's got it.
Oh!
And he's
Get off me.
Touchdown.
What?
Houston.
What?
Will Fuller.
What?
With time running out. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
My bad.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Pumpkin spice. Hey, man, check this out. Spam is a delicacy in like freaking like Hawaii, so I know they probably love it. So, hey, for real. That's the truth.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. The throw left side complete to Hogan. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, D-back, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game. So 3 points, the deciding margin.
Yeah, buddy.
And the kick no good at the end that could have sent us to overtime. Good game. While it was a decently long kick, we've almost gotten to the point with these kickers these days. Anything inside 60, we just expect them to make it. But that was a tough pressure kick.
I love how you brought that up, though. That is so true because the kickers have almost done themselves a disservice by being so good. Exactly right.
JB, thanks for watching.
They do miss
appreciate you.
I'm not sure we give enough gravity to the idea of, that's a really long kick in a difficult situation, folks. Tough attempt, and he missed.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.